Hi everyone, hope that you're doing really well. Speaking to you from London, I've been here for like 10 days, nearly running a couple of workshops. And it's been a really awakening time again, and lots of recognitions, realizations, and transformation. It's really a never-ending journey. And I'm not sure what I want to speak about right now, but I feel something arising, and I think it's actually about what came through a few things, especially the workshop this weekend, which was a really powerful and deep space of personal and collective transformation and healing. And I saw a few things. I recognized a few things again, like how important it is to have each other, and how important it is to have other people that can reflect to you, and can add to the puzzle that is life as it unfolds. A lot of us have this desire, distorted desire to be the lone warrior, to be the lone wolf, and to kind of create our lives and to do our changes, our inner changes and our inner creations, and to manifest our lives and to go through life as a single man or woman or in betweener. And often that comes from pain, and that creates more and more pain. It's what we call a vicious cycle. And there is actually so much beauty in allowing life, allowing the spirit, allowing God to speak to us through other people. Now, that's something I'm recognizing, of course, more and more. Is I've always been a bit of a not belonging lone warrior, lone wolf, and it's an interesting dynamic as my work is essentially about connection and people connecting to themselves and to spirit. So they always say our calling is so close to our wound, and I really see it in my work. The wound of not belonging is so close to the calling of connection for me. So it's kind of reinforcing what you maybe already sense, what I know, and what I've seen time and time again, especially this weekend, how it's so important to have others that can see, how to have others around you that can see you for what you are, who you are, and can reflect back to you, to be a mirror, and can see things that you might not see within other people as well. And it's like I see it as a puzzle, as a jigsaw. We all have our piece of the puzzle. We all have our piece of the jigsaw. So especially when we connect as a circle in my workshops, we always come back to the circle. There's so much wisdom that comes from each individual, and it really is a flow of wisdom, and it comes from this wonderful space of when people find their connection with their true and deeper self. And it really is like everyone has a piece of the puzzle, everyone has a song, everyone has a piece of music in their hearts, everyone has a dance, everyone has a specific thing, a specific vibration and frequency that together creates the whole. And so we really need each other. And it's not from a space of distorted need. Yeah, there's in the parts of our ego that are underdeveloped, and this is part of our work in our life, to redevelop our ego and to kind of mature the parts that are very immature, and to soften the parts of our ego that are overdeveloped. But in the underdeveloped parts, often there's these needs, distorted needs for others that come out, which on what we'll call on the horizontal plane of existence between, say, two people, and we kind of project the need onto someone else, for them to give us love, for them to give us affection, for them to give us recognition, for them to give us whatever it is, support, finances, and we kind of operate on this distorted level. And it's really important for us to acknowledge those distortions, because that is a very different layer of need that can create a lot of disconnection, separation and pain. It's really important to acknowledge those unconscious behaviors. And what I'm talking about is more of an aligned need when we're in what we call the vertical plane, the vertical alignment, and with our hearts at the center, with spirit, Father Sky, and with the earth. When we're in this real alignment with our wider essence, our wider selves, then the needs are very different. We need others because we want reflection. We want to reflect to them. We want them to reflect to us. We need others to co-create, to collaborate, to have fun with, to enjoy, to experience life. And we need others to all bring their light and their piece of the puzzle and their piece of the jigsaw, and to play their song and to play their piece of music and to live their calling. And that's a very different essence of need. So through this talking and through the experience of the past few days, that's what I'm really recognizing, this longing for longing and this really need, need, but not from a distorted sense, a need. I long for others to be around, and I long for all of you to play your songs and to live your calling and to follow your path and to embody your purest and highest self and to be the embodiment of love and light and consciousness on this earth plane, and to dance together and to play together and to laugh and to cry and to scream and to shake and to dance and to move and to discover and to be each other's reflections and each other's, what's another word, each other's reflections, each other's mirrors, each other's other parts of the jigsaw. And just to give you one story that comes to mind, a few months ago I experienced this group meditation, a beautiful yacht in Crete run by my friend Ingrid. And in it I felt this oneness with all that is. It was my first real experience of oneness, and it was a real clear sense of just being one, one being, one light, one consciousness, one energy, one aspect. And I remember, as after just a few moments of feeling that and coming out of that, I just felt like I really missed the other. I missed having an other with a capital O. I missed the other. I missed having something or someone to connect to experience this other way of connecting. I missed, having others around me in that moment. And it was a real, truly beautiful moment, because it's quite what kind of kick-started this sense that, yes, of course, we're reaching towards oneness, and it's when you can live from that space and recognize our connection to oneness, it's really amazing and magical. And the others are so important, the other aspects of ourselves, the other mirrors, the other layers of ourselves, these people, these other expressions of life that we get to dance and play around with, and to scream at and to shout at and to get angry at and to resent sometimes and to love and to open our hearts to and to be vulnerable with and to be human and to make love with and to create and collaborate. And it's really beautiful, and it makes me ecstatic and joyful just to and very grateful and an honor to be able to live this life as this being. And I invite all of us into that space of recognizing how much perhaps we long for others in our lives. And if you're like me, a lone wolf, a lone warrior, then perhaps you can ask for some support to help you open yourself to receive more of life and receive more of love and light and wisdom from others, from the other, from spirit expressing itself through all sorts of ways, through other people, but also through things coming to you in your life. And I'm here if you need any support. Just drop me a message. Sending you lots of love, all of you beautiful aspects and beautiful others. Bye.